And time for the political insiders. Kevin Harley is in for Charlie Giroux right here. He is with Quantum Communications, which represents a large number of clients. In addition, Quantum has contracts with the Republican Party of Pennsylvania and Tom Corbett for governor. However, Kevin, not a spokesperson for them. The views he expresses will be his own, right?
That's right. And to our right is Tony May for the Democrats. He's a partner in Triad Strategies, a Harrisburg-based public affairs firm that lobbies for both business and labor clients. Although Tony is a former executive director of the state Democratic Party, he has no candidate clients at this time. Guys, welcome.
I want to get started with last night because I was there.
You were there, yeah.
Kevin, why would the governor not take the no tax pledge?
Well, as you know, Rob, the governor took a no tax pledge 4 years ago and has not raised taxes in 4 years, and he has a record to stand on moving forward of controlling spending, growing the economy, growing. More Pennsylvanians are working today in Pennsylvania than any time in our history. So he has a record to stand on, unlike Tom Wolf, who indicated that he's going to raise taxes both on the gas industry and on all Pennsylvanians.
So you're saying that he's not going to raise taxes at all for the next 4 years?
I'm saying that Governor Corbett has a record to stand on of not raising taxes, and that is his plan, not to raise taxes.
His plan is to not raise taxes despite $4 billion in increased pension payments required by the year 2017.
Well, you know, it's interesting, Tony. That's why Governor Corbett has been out barnstorming the state, trying to get our pension crisis under control, whereas Tom Wolf, who has accepted $1.3 million from the unions, has said there is no crisis and there's really not a pension problem. Burying your head in the sand is not leadership. So
we're going to raise taxes to cover the pension crisis?
No. Tom Corbett's plan is to grow the economy, which has been happening. In fact, we've had...
By $4 billion?
We've had increased revenue records since Tom Corbett has been governor. He's controlled spending. Record income revenue is at an all-time high in Pennsylvania.
But doesn't it show a sign when he doesn't take the pledge that, yeah, I might raise taxes?
Well, he took the pledge 4 years ago, did not raise taxes. I think he has a record to stand on that he doesn't need to raise taxes. Tom Corbett's a man of his word.
But taxes have gone up at the local level to compensate for the failure to increase taxes for schools at the state level.
Well, that's at the local level, Tony. The governor doesn't control what happens at the school board level. Not every school district in Pennsylvania has raised taxes.
It's like a tube of toothpaste. You control costs here and you squeeze it out the other end. And
well, the one thing we know is that Tom Corbett's going to control taxes as he has done the past 4 years, and Tom Wolf wants to raise taxes. The only question is how much. He won't tell us.
And that was something Wolf did not answer last night. Everyone's getting on Corbett for not taking the pledge, but Wolf couldn't specify exactly what his plans were.
Well, this is round one of a three-round debate sequence here, and I think you have a right to ask him that question again next month.
When you watched Tony, did you feel that Tom Wolf was strong enough? Here's a guy who's had a lead in most of the polls, anywhere from 7 to 8 points all the way up to 20-some points ahead of the governor. He can do nothing but risk himself if he lays out a specific plan.
That's true.
Is that a strategy then in a debate like this?
That's one part of the strategy. The other part of the strategy is to stress that my name is Tom Wolf, not Tom Corbett.
Did it work?
I think the governor had a command performance last night.
They both had really strong closings, and we touched on this last night. Corbett talking about his new twin grandsons, and Wolf saying we need to change and I'm the one to do it.
The twin grandsons, they're named after the Roosevelt children, is that correct? Teddy Roosevelt's kids?
I believe so.
Wasn't made clear. I mean, that's really significant, I think. Because Teddy was a very progressive Republican. I'm saying that as praise.
Interesting takeaway there.
Yeah.
Well, Teddy Roosevelt was a man that took on special interests, and so is Tom Corbett taking on the special interests of the teachers union to fight pension reform.
All right, we just have a few seconds. My producer's going to kill me. What does Corbett need to do next debate, real quick?
He needs to continue to tout his record and what he's going to do for Pennsylvania, and we'll have to see if Tom Wolf continues to evade answers.
And Wolf?
I think Tom Wolf has to continue to stress the differences between him and Tom Corbett, that he is going to have a change in direction, and to give some more detail. I think a couple of specific examples are appropriate at this time.
Details will have to come out.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Tony May, Kevin Harley, thank you. And you can see our Political Insiders every Tuesday right here on CBS 21 News at 5:30.